What were you thinking when you saw the ball kind of flying past Michael Davis and he was at third and he went and took home at that point?
Well, I mean, really, their catcher is really pretty savvy, really good baseball player. And I think he picked his third baseman off. And I don't know if we didn't drop our eyes or not. Kind of surprised me. It happened kind of fast, and this is definitely a big momentum swing to be able to get that run across after them executing a pitch on us and us not driving the run in.
I guess before that, I know Michael almost got caught in a pickle, got called safe. So I guess how big was that, just in terms of just like you said, momentum and just kind of scoring?
Yeah, I mean, Mike's just being aggressive. He thought he saw the ball go off the glove and got too aggressive down there, and really fortunate in that situation. I mean, one thing you want to do is you want to let the guy at home plate drive you in, and I thought we were very fortunate right there.
Just in terms of the heart of the lineup, was it nice to kind of get some production out of it?
Well, I mean, it was just nice to see some balls fall, and these guys have been having good at bats. I really believe that, and again, it's a lot of times in a lineup, it's the guy might not get a hit, sets it up for a guy behind them, and we had some tough at bats today. I thought top of the order, I thought Gabe and Brian really had some tough at bats and really set some things up for Josh and Grant and Michael there.
What do you think of Dylan today?
Thought the 2 1/3 he threw was huge. Really did. I mean, he kind of neutralized them there. On the last hitter that he punched out, I thought it was everything he had on the full count pitch. I mean, you could tell he was kind of laboring, and was really proud of him to execute that pitch. And it's on me kind of not going to get him right there. You can see that, and you're supposed to go get the guy if you know what you're doing. And at the same time, you're 5-run lead. You're like, oh, he's throwing strikes, and that's my fault there.
I guess what'd you like out of John today? Had 4 good innings, and fortunately got into a little.
Yeah, I mean, stuff's really good. John's going to keep developing. I mean, it's not everybody can run a guy out there that's throwing whatever his velocity is as far as that goes with that kind of secondary stuff. And you'd like to think the more times we run him out there, the better he's going to get. They did a good job pressuring him when they got some runners and executing some things. And but really thought he was pretty good today.
Getting into the swing of more Big 12 games, obviously the state's going to get bigger and bigger as conference play really just approaches more. Is there anything else you want to see from your guys as the time's going on?
Well, I think more than anything, I think just we want to play the game the right way. I mean, you're not going to always get the results you want. Really good example of that would be like Gabe touching second base on the way back. He goes past it, everybody can see it, doesn't touch it coming back. And you just want to be the better you can be fundamentally, the harder it makes on people, and the more you can execute and really enjoy watching these guys play when they play the game the right way.
Step up there.
Yeah, they did a good job the first game, minimizing us in the middle of the order, and the last 2 days, we got things going, and that's what you have to do if you're hitting the middle of the order. So I'm glad we got our job done the past 2 days.
I know everyone will look at your all stats, but just speak to what Gabe and Brian were able to do just with their at bats. I know Brian had a couple doubles, just kind of set you all up there.
Yeah, and it's huge for us to have for Brian to be able to play right field. It helped us out a lot in the lineup, and Gabe, he can ball. That's really the only thing you could say about him. He can play at a high level, and it's just really cool to see somebody jump in the starting role and run with it like that. So I'm lucky to have him as a teammate.
Kind of on that game-tying home run, I guess, what did you see, and did you kind of feel like you had that moment in front of you?
Well, I faced him on Friday, so I kind of knew, the stuff he had and what he was trying to do, and I put a good swing on it and got it up in the air and happened to go out. So.
How's like the clubhouse been? Obviously, you're having a monstrous season in the clubhouse. Is it really influential for you guys or for you specifically?
I think we're a fun group of guys. We love to be with each other, and I feel like that's a huge thing if you want to make a deep run in the into June. That's what there's every day I come to the park, and I get to be with my friends, and I love these guys like my brothers. So I think that's a big part.
I feel like the baseball guys were with you when you kind of scored after that.
I thought I was out. Thought I was going to be out, and I just kind of fought, didn't throw it, peeked and saw the third baseman coming in, so I made a break for it and just got around him, so worked out the right way, and really thought the guys kind of stepped up right after that and had really good at bats and got us in there.
I guess for you, just kind of scoring that run, how big of a momentum boost was that? Because I know the way that runs have been at a premium, just putting a run across had to be huge for y'all.
Yeah, I think at any point in Big 12, when you can get a run across at any point in the game, if it's the first or the ninth, they're huge and they can help your team in any way.
Is that the weirdest play you've been a part of, where a catcher's trying to catch you napping? It seems like he caught his teammate napping there.
Yeah, probably. I think it was just one of those things. We knew they did it a lot. They like to do it, and I think they just kind of got mixed up there, and it happened to work out in our favor.
What about that home run? Take me through that home run, what that was like, and you really popped that one.
Yeah, I just kind of went up there. I knew I was looking for a fastball away. I'd faced him a few times in the past, and he had been pretty successful, so I looked for the fastball away, and he left a changeup up, and I just got into it.
Throughout the year, how have you kind of seen John develop? I know he had pretty good numbers going in through the fourth, but then just got into a little bit of trouble there in the fifth.
Yeah, I think he's one of those guys that, the first inning really kind of helps him. He's had rocky ones and then gets going a little bit later on, but he's one of those guys that as he gets older, he's really going to learn how to throw and become a pitcher. Because he can definitely go out there and throw 98 anytime he wants, but he's definitely learning how to become a pitcher, and that's awesome to watch, and that's really how our bullpen's been. A lot of these guys kind of growing up a little bit, and you watch them go out there and they can throw the ball really hard, but they're all becoming pitchers, so it's awesome to see.
How important was a series win for y'all, just confidence-wise, and just kind of knowing all the young guys you're kind of trotting out there and just the experience for them?
I think it's a good thing to experience. They didn't get to experience it at Baylor. They watched us salvage one, so when you can get out there and win 2 out of 3, and you want to do that every weekend, and that's the goal. And I mean, you'd always want to sweep, but the goal is to win 2 out of 3 and move on and win each week. And we won this week, so we'll move on to next week and want to win it also.
What's the confidence level like for you guys now?
I think we've always been confident. I think the problem is you just kind of start running into things, and different things happen. Guys on every Friday night pitcher in the Big 12 is really good. Every Saturday guy, there's a reason they're playing in this league. So you just have to go out there and compete and hope that you're going to get the best out of everybody.